What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one, and we have completed day 2 of training camp. I posted this video a little later in the day so I can get all the information and see what's been going on. But yeah, Billy Donovan, he conducted another day of practice, and from what I've seen and from what I heard, today has been all about establishing an identity. You can catch Billy Donovan in the recent Chicago Bulls clip saying that's what we're trying to establish. And what I've been looking at and seeing is that they're trying to establish an identity of running. And I can tell because, it's a lot of plays where you see Ayo Dosunmu running out on the fast break for a dunk. You see Zach LaVine out running. You even see some quick moves from guys like Dalen Terry. Andre Drummond hit somebody with a crossover. Vooch driving to the hole. So they're establishing, trying to do quick plays and establishing an identity, that leads to running. And that'll be awesome, especially for when or if Lonzo Ball comes back. But yeah, that's a big thing that I've noticed in practice. And you can hear DeMar DeRozan, he was chatting with his team and he was like, hey, just because you run don't mean you have to be in an absolute hurry. Run with the purpose, run smart. And so the ideas of DeMar DeRozan and the veteran presence that he has, he's giving wisdom to his team. So that's pretty cool to see. You can see a highlight of DeMar DeRozan challenging Tony Bradley at the rim and going to dunk over him, and Tony Bradley smartly got out the way, which was pretty cool. And yeah, it's just awesome to see. It's awesome to see little clips and things like that from training camp. Yeah, that's some highlights that I have from there. Another thing I want to talk about as far as today was the words that Kendrick Perkins had as far as the Chicago Bulls. So he was on ESPN talking, he's an analyst, and he said, especially with the news of Lonzo Ball, he sees the Bulls as barely making a play-in team. And he's saying all these teams that are better than the Bulls. He just gave a list of teams from the Brooklyns and Bostons, the Phillies, the Miamis, which is understandable. But then he started naming teams like the Hawks. He started naming teams like Cleveland, teams like Toronto. And I feel like it's too early to write the Bulls off. Just because we lose Lonzo Ball, which is a huge piece that we lost, we're still a 98% healthy team outside of that, and I feel like we'll be able to hold the fort down till he gets back. So Kendrick Perkins, he was saying what he had to say and things like that. And I also want to talk about Ayo Dosunmu, as he was interviewed at the practice today, and they was talking about his build, and they was just talking about how stronger he looks. He was like, yeah, I've gained 10 pounds over the summer. I was like 196, now I'm like 2 something, I think he said. But yeah, he definitely looks stronger. They also asked him about his tattoo, and he was talking about how that tattoo is to honor his late cousin, who basically grew up doing basketball with him and it inspired him all along the way. And he was unfortunately killed in Chicago, and so that's pretty cool. They can get a tattoo to honor like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the practice what they had today. Yeah, I want to get back to his weight. So he finished last season at 194, and he says he's now 201, but a lot of us don't believe that. But yeah, I'm gonna also talk about our GM, Mark Eversley. He hopped on an interview with Stacey King, and he was just talking about how much he loves Chicago and how much he wants to be part of the Bulls for a very long time. And he says that he takes pride in everything that he does, and he works his tail off. So that's pretty cool to see. And yeah, this is day 2 of the Chicago Bulls training camp. I'll be looking forward to seeing what's going on this following day, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated. So definitely subscribe to my page and like this video, and I'm gonna holler at you guys later. I'm out.